Pottery from Jasmine Pottery Studios. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a pinch pot monster using one of our clay at home pottery packs. Okay, before we get started, you might want to put on an apron to protect your clothes and a table cover to protect the table, so we're going to get messy. For this project you'll need some clay, a few sculpting tools, a paintbrush and some slip. So we're going to start with making the body of the monster, so the bit that is blue. So we're going to take our clay and we're just going to chop off a little bit of clay, and this is going to be used for making his eyes and any other features that you might want to add. So we'll just put that to one side for now and we'll come back to that later. Okay, to get started, we're going to start by making a ball in the clay. So we're just going to manipulate the clay into a ball using the palms of your hands. So you just give it a little hit like this. And we're going to roll it like this. So you've got a nice round ball. To make the body, we're going to use something called the pinch pot technique. So to begin with, you just want to take your thumb and push your thumb down into the clay. So you want to be careful not to go too close to the edge, because we don't want it to be too thin at one side. Yep, so you want to make a hole like this. Right, and then we're going to push your thumb in. Using these fingers, we're just going to give it a squeeze and keep turning it. So you'll feel the clay start to move up and outwards. So it's really important to just keep rotating it as you spin. So you can already see the hole starting to get bigger. So we'll just keep squeezing and turning. Just making sure you don't go too thin towards the edges. So if you feel like you're getting any cracks, just use your thumb and just smooth it over. You can also add a little bit of water as well if you need to, but not too much. So you want it to look nice and smooth. Right, so now we're going to start making the eyes. So we'll come back to the bit of clay that you put to one side earlier. Right, okay, so we're going to start by cutting into the clay. So you want to have enough to make your eye. So you can do more than one eye, but I'm just going to do one because I'm going to make a cyclops. So we're going to start by rolling the clay in the palms of your hands. So just getting the clay nice and round until you're happy with it. If you get any little marks like this, you can just smooth them over with your thumb. Right, so to make the eyeball, I'm just going to push into the clay using the end of a paintbrush to get that nice circular pupil. Okay, so next you're going to need your slip and your paintbrush. So slip acts like glue, and it's just clay and water mixed together into this sludgy glue. So we're going to paint it onto both areas where you've done your itchy scratchy. You want to put plenty on. And then you're just going to squish your eye onto your body. Just be careful not to press it too hard so you don't distort the shape of your monster. Right, okay, so next we're going to make the tongue. So to make the tongue, we're just going to shape it with our fingers. So you just squish in the clay between your fingers. And then we can just test it to see if it's going to fit inside of your monster. Right, so now we're going to attach the tongue. So you just want to take your tongue, turn it upside down, and then we're going to itchy scratch it on the back of it. So just doing this nice, rough, crisscrossy, scratchy pattern. And then we're going to do the same inside of his mouth. So wherever your tongue is going to stick. And then we're going to get your slip and your brush. You're going to paint a bit of slip on both sides. Because remember, this is like glue. So if you don't put any of the glue on, it's not going to stick together. There we go. And I'm just going to mark out his tongue, just doing a little line down the centre, just like that. Right, so you should still have a little bit of clay left, and if you want to make anything else to add on to your monster, you could make some teeth or some spots or anything else that you can think of. You can use your clay, and we're just going to mould it using our hands. So I'm just going to chop a little bit of clay off, and I'm going to make some teeth. We need to itchy scratch it on the top where we're going to stick it. So do make sure you remember to put plenty of glue on. Right, so if you want to add any texture to your monster's body, you can just use some of your tool, give some stripes or lines. Got a happy baby in the background there. Yep. Or you can use this tool, which is making some scales if you want to have a scaly monster. So you just want to be careful not to distort your monster at this stage. And there you go, an easy peasy pinch pot monster. Kids clay packs are available to buy online at jasminepotterystudios.com. And these can be shipped nationwide anywhere in the UK. I'd love to see what you've been making. Tag us in your post and share your photos with us. Don't forget, if you've enjoyed this video, like and subscribe to my channel for more. Until next time, keep crafting!
So what do you think, Rocco? How did Mum do with the first video? That look he just gave me.